Hi. So we've talked about how we can eradicate bullying at an individual level, at a team level, and today I want to talk about what we can do at an organisational level. Now we may say, oh well, we can have policy and procedures, and we can, I'll talk about those in a moment. But before that, we need culture and values. And our culture must be one of speak up, call it out, zero tolerance. Harassment and intimidation and bullying is not accepted in this organisation. That is our norm. That means an environment of psychological safety where everyone feels safe to call out if they've observed someone bullying, regardless who that person is, and speak up about it without fear of reprimand or reprisal. So that has to be the culture, an open and honest, call it out, zero tolerance. We can also then, as I mentioned at the organisation, have our policy and procedures. And I've put a link in this week's newsletter to Work Safe Victoria. So Victoria's the state I live in Australia. And it has guidance, comprehensive guidance on what should be in a workplace policy and procedure about bullying. So it should have the standards of behaviour that are expected. And it should outline how to report bullying and what the implications of being found to be bullying will have. WorkSafe Victoria also has extensive guidance on how to prevent bullying. And it covers things like induction and training and supervision, information being provided to employees, monitoring of health and safety and workplace conditions. So as I said, it covers training, but I think one of the things that we miss the most in organisations, and I think we just assume that it's a known, but we need education about what constitutes bullying, what it looks like, what the implications are, what the potential impact can be. And I don't think we talk about it enough. And I think we see it going on and we don't do enough to stop it. And I put a list in the newsletter this week of what can constitute bullying. And it's a long list. And I've already mentioned this week that sometimes you see people making a joke and they may repeat that joke and it's at someone's expense. They're upset, they're anxious, whatever the impact has. And when you call it out, that person says, well, it was just a joke. It's not my fault they're sensitive. And the conversation, the professional conversation you need to have is, no, this is the impact you have just had on that person, and that constitutes bullying. So we need education for everybody to understand what it actually means.